Yesterday we talked about volume of prisms, so it might be helpful to go back and watch that video if you haven't seen it yet. But volumes of cylinders, spheres, and cones are connected to volumes of prisms. So thinking back to yesterday, we found out the volume is the area of the base times the height of this shape. So it's the area of the bottom times the height. So it's length times width times height. The same thing happens in a cylinder, except the area of a circle, or the bottom, is pi r squared. It's not length times width. So for the cylinder formula, you can see right here, volume equals pi r squared times h. How is this connected to the volume of prisms? It's still the area of the base times the height. Our base is just a circle, so we're using pi r squared. That's the only difference. And yesterday we learned that if we had a pyramid, so length times width times height, but for a pyramid, it's not the whole prism. Draw this one into a pyramid. It's just 1 out of 2, 3. It's a third of the prism. Same thing's going to happen with a cone. A cone, I made this into a cylinder, is just 1 out of the 2, 3 pieces of a cylinder. So the volume of a cylinder is 1/3 pi r squared times h. Then the sphere, you just kind of got to memorize. Volume for a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed. Careful, it's pi r cubed, not pi r squared for a volume of a sphere. All right, let's go on the inside right. So it says a cup in the shape of a cylinder. So I'm going to draw this out because there's no picture. So circle, circle. There's my cylinder. Has a height of 8 and a diameter of 6. And one thing that might be helpful, if my diameter is 6, I know my radius is 3. So I use radius in these formulas. I don't use diameter. So I got to figure out how much water. Oh, nope. It's filled with 110 centimeters of soda. So it's filled up. It's got 110 centimeters cubed of soda in it. Is it half full or 50% full? Well, to know how full it is, I got to have the total volume. So I'm going to start with the volume for the cylinder. That's pi r squared, or the area of the base, times height. So let's plug in what we know. My radius, I said, is 3, not 6, because we got to take the radius, not the diameter. And the height is 8. 3 squared is 9. 9 times 8 is 72, so it's 72 pi for the volume. 72 times 3.14. If you do that in your calculator, it's 22.619. That's centimeters cubed. So I want to see if this is half full or make this into a percent. Well, I know percentage is part over whole. So my percent, the part that's filled up, is 110 centimeters cubed out of the whole, which is 226.19. If I type that in my calculator, my percentage is 0.486 or 48.6%. So no, it is not half full. It's 48.6. But it's not half full, so I just want to be accurate. So here's 2 fish tanks on the right. Try to find the volume of both, and then I'll show you the answers. So for this one, it's 4/3 pi r cubed. The only thing I have to substitute is my radius. 4 cubed times pi times 4/3. So 4 times 4 is 16, times another 4 is 64. So 4/3 pi times 64. I like to do the fraction first. 64 times 4 is 256 divided by 3. 85.3 pi. I'm just going to leave it like that because I think I'll be able to compare my volumes in terms of pi. Volume of this tank, it's a cylinder. Volume formula for a cylinder is pi r squared, area of the base times the height. And my height's 10. So that's 90 pi. 9 times 10, 90. Volume in the cylinder is 90 pi. So which one holds more? This one's 90 pi. This one's 85 pi. The cylinder holds more. It has a bigger volume.